What's a life estate? Can having a life estate protect your home from Medicaid estate recovery? Let's find out. Hi, I'm attorney Karl D. Shehu, the founder and managing member of Shehu Legal here in Connecticut. And today we're going to talk about life estates, which is an important tool that you can use for Medicaid or long-term care planning purposes. A life estate is an ownership interest in land that ends at death. The person who holds the life estate is known as the life tenant, and that person has the right to use, to occupy, and possess the property during the course of his or her life. He also has the right to any income generated by the property during his life, including rental income. When the life tenant passes away, the property automatically passes to other persons who were known as remainder men. Therefore, you can think of a life estate as a future interest in property given to another person, while you, as the life tenant, have a present possessory interest in that property. Number one, it gives you a favorable valuation for the purposes of the Medicaid spend down. Creation of a life estate does not avoid the 5-year look-back period for Medicaid purposes. However, if a person has to go into the nursing home before the 5 years are up, the value of the property used to calculate the spend down is the value of the remainder interest transferred by the person to the remainder man. That interest is likely significantly below the true value of the property. Number two, it avoids estate recovery. The life tenant's interest in the property, the life estate, is not subject to Medicaid estate recovery. Number three, creation of a life estate avoids probate. However, in some states like Connecticut, there still may be tax proceedings in probate court. Number four, stepped up basis. Creation of a life estate allows for a step up in tax basis at the time the life tenant dies, meaning that the heirs would pay lower capital gains taxes when the property is sold. Number five, control. The life tenant continues to own the property. The property cannot be sold without his consent. It cannot be leased without his consent. Number one, the 5-year look-back period. Creation of a life estate continues to subject a person to the 5-year look-back period for the purposes of qualifying for Medicaid. In fact, creating a life estate is a conveyance that would be scrutinized by the Department of Social Services, and it would likely make you ineligible for Medicaid for the next 5 years. Number two, giving up an ownership interest in your property. By creating a life estate, you are giving a remainder interest in your property to other individuals, and for this reason, those individuals would have to consent to any sale, mortgage, refinance, or leasing of your property. Number three, legal exposure. Because the remaindermen have an interest in your property, their portion of the property would be subject to claims of their creditors, or if they were to injure someone, their portion of the property could be subject to claims or lawsuits. Number four, stepped up, loss of the annual gift exclusion amount. Because you are not transferring a present interest in your property or transferring a future interest to your remaindermen, that $16,000 annual exclusion amount for gifts would not apply. Like, follow, and subscribe if you want to learn more.